actually a black birch tree. It's actually been down, so it fell maybe from a recent storm, but what we can do is actually work with that. This is kind of harvesting the remains, and this is actually the black birch twig, which has either salicylic acid or methyl salicylate, and it has a smell of wintergreen, so it's a delicious flavor. You can make tea out of it, or you can extract the aspirin compounds out of this, making a topical oil or making a tea, and you can actually use that in a bath, or you can apply that on an oil on an injury, and that's really helpful for getting the anti-inflammatory compounds into your body. Here's medicine. So what you want to do with this bark, actually, if you did want to make a topical ointment, and by the way, it does, once it dries, it doesn't really smell as strong, so you do want to use this one fresh, but what you're going to want to do is actually scrape the outer bark and the inner bark off of the heartwood, and you'd actually use this as the medicine. We don't really need the outer core. We don't really need the inner pith here. We can actually discard that. The membrane, which is called the cambium, is actually the part we want. So you can see here, if I can scrape all that off, that's what I would use in my topical oil. So here's a look at the ingredients you'll need to make birch infused oil. So this is black birch that's all been scraped. I let it wilt overnight. Here we have some olive oil, we have a jar, and this is optional, but it makes things a lot easier. Capacity to stuff herbs inside. So all we have to do now is fill this up. Now we pour the oil over it.